You are standing in the middle of a rushing river.
The water is cold. The current is strong. It pushes against your legs, threatening to knock you over. This river is the news. It is the social media feed. It is the latest productivity hack, the newest diet trend, the breaking notification lighting up your phone screen. So you fight the current. You struggle to catch every drop of water passing by. You exhaust yourself trying to hold on to things that are, by their very nature, fluid and fleeting. But look at the bank of the river. There's a large gray stone sitting there. It is dry, it is heavy, it is completely still. The river rushes past it, screaming for attention, crashing and foaming. But the stone does not move. It has sat there for 1,000 years, and it will sit there for 1,000 more, long after this specific water has flowed into the ocean and been forgotten. Most of us spend our lives drowning in the river, chasing the new. We believe that because something just happened, it matters. We believe that because an idea is modern, it is better. We are wrong. This obsession with the new is not just a habit, it is a sickness that permeates every corner of your existence. Let us look at how this diagnosis manifests in the quiet desperation of your daily life. First, look at how you work. You constantly switch tools. You hear about a new app that organizes your notes better than the old app. You hear about a new workflow in a new system that promises to double your output. You spend 3 days migrating your data, setting up color codes, and learning the shortcuts. You feel productive because you are busy, but you are not building anything. You are just rearranging the furniture in a burning house. 3 weeks later, the novelty fades. The app becomes a chore. You abandon it, and you go looking for the next shiny tool. You are digging shallow holes all over the yard, but you never dig deep enough to find water. Second, look at your leisure. You sit on your couch at 9 p.m. You open a streaming service. There are 5,000 options. They are all new releases. They are all trending now. You scroll for 20 minutes. You watch the trailers. They are loud, fast, and colorful. You pick one. 10 minutes in, you pick up your phone. The movie cannot hold your attention because it has no soul. It was built by an algorithm to capture your attention for a weekend, not to touch your spirit for a lifetime. You go to bed feeling overstimulated, yet strangely empty. Third, and perhaps most painful, look at your anxiety. You are terrified of being uninformed. If you do not know what the politician said this morning, or what the celebrity did this afternoon, you feel a gap in your identity. This is FOMO, fear of missing out, weaponized against you. You check the headlines before you check in with your own body. You consume the outrage of the day, allowing the chaotic energy of the world to enter your mind before you have even brushed your teeth. Why do we do this? Why do we choose the chaotic river over the solid stone? The answer lies in your biology. Your brain is an ancient piece of hardware. For hundreds of thousands of years, new meant survival. A new rustle in the bushes could be a tiger. A new patch of red berries could be food. We are evolved to pay attention to change. We get a hit of dopamine, the brain's reward chemical, every time we encounter novelty. But your ancestors lived in a world of scarcity. Novelty was rare. You live in a world of infinite abundance. The tiger is now a push notification. The berries are now a 24-hour news cycle. Your brain is still scanning for the new, but the environment is flooding it with garbage. You are not staying informed. You are being hacked. There is a concept that serves as the antidote to this madness. It is not a new idea. In fact, its power comes precisely from the fact that it is not new. It is called the Lindy Effect. The Lindy Effect is a theory about time and survival. It states that for non-perishable things like ideas, books, technologies, and music, the expected life expectancy increases with every day it survives. If a book has been in print for 1 year, it might be gone next year. But if a book has been in print for 2,000 years, the math says it will likely be around for another 2,000 years. Time is a great filter. Time is the only critic that matters. It burns away the trivial, the weak, and the false. What remains is truth. What remains is Lindy. I want you to close your eyes and imagine a city street. On the left side of the street stands a modern glass skyscraper. It was finished last year. It is stunning. The sun glints off the blue panes. It towers into the sky. It looks perfect. But if you walk closer, you can hear the hum of the air conditioning struggling to keep it cool. You can see the hairline fractures in the cheap concrete foundation. The glass is sealed shut. No air can get in. It relies entirely on electricity to breathe. It was designed by a computer program to maximize square footage and profit. It is fragile. In 50 years, the seals will fail, the glass will cloud, and it will be torn down for something newer. Now, look to the right side of the street. There is a small stone temple. It is squat and heavy. It has columns made of solid marble. The steps are worn down in the center, dipped low from centuries of feet walking up and down them. Walk up those steps. Run your hand along the stone. It is cold. It is rough. It smells of dust and incense and rain. This building does not buzz. It does not hum. It just sits. It has survived earthquakes. It has survived bombings. It has survived the rise and fall of empires. It does not need electricity to function. It was built with the knowledge of physics and geometry that respects gravity rather than fighting it. The glass building is the hustle. It is a viral video. It is a trending topic. It is flashy, tall, and desperate for attention, but it is one power outage away from being uninhabitable. The stone temple is the Unrushed. It is the philosophy of Seneca. It is the poetry of Homer. It is simple advice to eat vegetables and walk daily. It is boring to the modern eye, but it is invincible. We are taught to worship the glass building. We are told that innovation is everything, but in the realm of wisdom, innovation is often just a distraction. When you read a book that came out this month, you are gambling. You are betting your time, your most finite resource, on something that has not yet been tested. When you read the Meditations of Marcus Aurelius, you are taking no risk. Millions of human beings across 2 millennia have filtered that book for you. They have voted with their souls. They have kept it alive because it contains something real. So how do we stop building with glass and start building with stone? How do we apply the Lindy Effect to our Tuesday afternoon? I'm going to give you one brick, one single actionable step to place today. For the next 24 hours, I want you to consume nothing that was created in the last 10 years. This sounds easy. It is not. This means no news websites, no social media feeds, no podcast recorded this week, no Netflix series that just dropped. Instead, if you must read a book written before 1970. If you must watch a movie, watch a classic in black and white. If you must listen to music, listen to Bach or the blues. When you try to do this, your brain will scream. It will tell you that you are missing out. It will tell you that it is boring. This boredom is not empty. It is a detox. It is the feeling of your dopamine receptors resetting. When you strip away the noise of the now, you will notice something profound. The urgency fades. The anxiety that the world is ending dissolves. You realize that most breaking news is just noise. You will find that the problems discussed in a book from 1950 are the same problems you have today. Loneliness, ambition, love, fear. And you will find that the solutions offered back then are often clearer, calmer, and more effective than the panicked advice of a modern influencer. Do not trust what is new. Trust what has survived. We are building a wall against the chaos, one brick at a time. In a world that is obsessed with the next second, the most rebellious thing you can do is to look back at the last century. Slow down. Let the river rush by. Be the stone. Stay unrushed.